Hey, welcome to the Pipeline for June 2nd, 2011, presented by thebitblock.com. This is Josh, and today in Nintendo news, we've got the official Mutant Mudds website splashing its way online, our first look and details for Heroes of Brune on the 3DS, the Nintendo DS Lite's price tag gets even lighter, an explosion of new details for the upcoming eShop launch, keep track of your Pokemon in the new Pokedex 3D download, and hey, look at this. New screenshots plus a video interview for Rayman's upcoming adventure on Wii. Remove your clothing because it is time to shower ourselves in Nintendo news. First up, the official website for Mutant Mudds has launched and features new information and screenshots for the downloadable game. Stop by the site and read up on all the characters, story, and gameplay concepts. For those of you who may not already know, the game is going to launch on the Nintendo 3DS eShop later this year, and it's being developed by Renegade Kid. The game is all about taking control of Max and spraying down evil, muddy enemies with his trusty water cannon. To take advantage of the 3D, you can even jump back and forth between the background and foreground, which is pretty awesome. It's looking like a fun, retro Game Boy-styled platformer, and as you all know, I am totally on board anytime I get to drench down enemies with my giant hose of justice. Heroes of Brune is an upcoming RPG from Square Enix. The game is set to arrive on the Nintendo 3DS in early 2012, but for now, we've got a peek at some of the first few screenshots as well as a quick interview over at IGN. The game features real-time combat and the ability to link up with friends online, which is pretty awesome. Using Spot Pass, the developer will be sending out daily challenges to players. The game also features Street Pass support, which allows you to earn special points by selling items to your Traders Network shop, which then appear in other players' shops. Earning points will give you access to rare items and weapons. If you're a huge fan of MMOs and RPGs, this is definitely a game you're going to want to keep your eye on. For the 1% of you out there who have not picked up a Nintendo DS Lite yet, you're in luck, because Nintendo of America has announced that on June 5th, the DS Lite will officially retail for only $99.99, so $100. Also in June, 6 Mario games for the Nintendo DS will receive new red packaging, much like the box that new Super Mario Bros. Wii comes in. The idea behind this is to make it even easier for consumers to recognize fan-favorite Mario games. The Nintendo 3DS eShop is just days away from finally going live, and thankfully, this morning we've got loads of new details for the Japanese launch. So, what is the eShop? Well, basically, it's a channel on your 3DS where you can check out lots of information about games on Nintendo's current systems. You can watch promo videos, check out popularity rankings, learn what games other players would recommend, release dates for upcoming titles, and lots more. Think of it as the Nintendo channel on your Wii, but combined with the shop channel. So there's a lot to see in this one eShop. It's really a much more improved experience. You'll be able to learn more about a game before you actually purchase it, so as you can imagine, that's pretty beneficial. Of course, it is also a shop, so you can virtually purchase lots of downloadable games. The Virtual Console will offer up Game Boy titles, DSiWare games, and brand new original software made especially for the eShop. For a limited amount of time, you can even grab a free 3D Classics version of Excitebike. It's been slightly updated, and now you can save your custom levels unlike the original NES game. It's also in widescreen, and of course, 3D, which is pretty awesome. It's Excitebike in 3D for free. What more could you want? We've also got new details for the Nintendo 3DS internet browser. Sadly, it does not support Flash or PDF files, which means that websites like YouTube won't really function. The fact that it does not support Flash is really disappointing to me. However, there are some cool features, like being able to view images in 3D straight from the browser, save photos to your SD card, and even upload photos you've taken with the Nintendo 3DS camera straight to websites like Facebook, without having to put it on your computer first. The eShop launches here in America on June 6th, and on June 7th for the rest of the world. Hey, speaking of the eShop, Pokedex 3D is an upcoming free download that allows you to look up information on over 150 different Pokemon from Black and White editions. You'll be able to check out their moves and stats, view 3D character models, as well as options like bookmarks and filters. Pokedex 3D also supports Spot Pass, which means you can receive up to 3 random Pokemon a day, and of course, Street Pass is featured as well, which allows you to swap Pokemon by walking past other 3DS systems. That way, you can kind of help each other build up your Pokedex. But perhaps the coolest feature is the ability to use an AR card to view Pokemon in real life and snap photos of them. So it's much like how you can take photos of Nintendo characters and Miis. And last but not least, we've also got a few new screenshots for Rayman Origins coming to the Wii later this year. As you can see, the game's art style is freaking stunning. And if you're one of those many people who has been complaining about the lack of a new Rayman game, it's looking like your wait is finally just about over. Also confirmed recently is the ability to play Rayman Origins with up to 4 players locally at the same time, which in my opinion is going to be freaking amazing. You can also stop by GameSpot.com for a video interview which has a few new bits of video as well.